Hi, good morning, you guys. Welcome to Live Every Day. I am your host, Liv Harrison, and it looks like I'm coming to you from a cave, but it's not. It's a room in my house. I am locked out of my studio. We have a locksmith coming this morning, so fingers crossed we're going to get back in. But until then, I am here, and I know it looks very dark and creepy, like I'm in a Vincent Price film, but I'm not. It's just a room that has a lot of glass, and I live in a forest. So there you go. I am so glad you're here at Backchannel, you guys, because on this show, we're going to be together for 1 hour today. That's it. 8 to 9 Eastern. That's all you have to do today. Producer Anna just wrote, blink twice if you need help, because I told her, I said, I look like I'm like in a captive area. Like I'm like, hi, send the things. And by that, I mean Tom Cruise. Okay. So you guys, welcome to Backchannel. This is the only place where you can listen and watch and chat with live hosts for 12 hours every day, 6 to 6 Eastern. And I want to say hi to everybody. I want to say hi to Chewy, first time listener. Hi, out in Puerto Rico. That's so cool. I'm so glad you're here. Hi, London, Rapid Skunk. We got a couple of no names, which I'll tell you what you could do in just a sec. Let's see. Sheila. Hi, Gold Armadillo. Scattered Hummingbird. I love it. Doug, Rylan, and Sure Baboon. Hi, good morning. So listen, you guys, those of you that are on listening devices, so if you're on T-Rexa or the T-Rexa app, hi, Kyle, good morning. You can go to backchannel.tv and chat with me there. Also the Echo Dots, you can do that. If you're on an Echo show, so all the no names, and there's like 5 of you, you can absolutely stay that way. But if you'd like to, you can let me know your name. You can speak to your device. All you have to do is say Echo, and then the magic word, say, my name is Mildred, and it'll write that for you. Like, it's kind of amazing. So you can chat and talk with me right now. Good morning, Doug. Hi. You're drinking Dr. Pepper. I love it. Also, we've got folks that join us over on Facebook and YouTube. And then, of course, we've got our fantastic producer, Anna. So make sure to say hi to her. You guys, on Backchannel, we have a lot of shows. Like I said, there's 12 hours worth. The day starts at 6 a.m. Eastern. You've got Haley and Allison. You've got them from 6 to 8. Then from 8 to 10 on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you've got me, Live Every Day. On Tuesday, Thursday, like today, I'm only here 1 hour. I'm here from 8 to 9 Eastern, because after me is Kate and Will from 9 to 10 Eastern. Then you've got from 10 to 12, Get On Up with Renee and Jam. I always say Jam and Renee. I thought, you know what? I'm going to let my girl say her name first. So from 12 to 2, you've got the Anthony Davis Show. From 2 to 4, your pal Hal. And from 4 to 6, you've got Mario Smith with The Drive. Hi, Gold Armadillo, Steadfast Cheetah, and Caroline. Good morning. Hi, Mindy. You guys, the wonderful Mindy is here. She makes everyone's day brighter, as do all of you. I'm so glad y'all are here, you guys. Good morning. Good morning. Today on the show, it is called it's Hot Take Tuesday. Hot Take Tuesday, which I hope producer Anna, I'm trying to quickly look and see, has an update about Miss Britney Spears that she wants us to share. Listen, it's big news. It's big news. Let's see. Doug is saying good morning, and I hope you're doing well. I am. I'm doing really well, Doug. Thank you. And I think we should change it to Taco Tuesday. So actually, that's a good question, Doug. I kind of love that. Hi, Jonah. Good morning out in Colorado. And another no name. You guys, get on backchannel.tv, chat with me there, or chat on your Echo device by saying, Echo, hi. Echo, say hi, Liv, or whatever. You can talk to it and it'll write it. It's like the Jetsons. Okay. Anna said, yes. Okay. If you want to bring it up, you may, Anna, whenever you're ready. Today's your day. I have so much to tell everybody. Like, so much happened in one day. It's like crazy. But today's Hot Take Tuesday. This is when we look at the things that are going on in the world, and we see if it's like, I don't know. I mean, a hot take is something that's kind of trendy and hot and something that everybody's into. And here's what's great about this show. You don't have to be. It doesn't have to be your jam. If you're not into Kim Kardashian and what's his face? What is his name? You don't have to be. They don't have to be your thing. Sophie's here again. Hi, Doug. Sophie is Doug's cat. Hi, Nathan. Good morning. Oh, Pete Davidson. If you're not into Kim Kardashian, Pete Davidson, great. You can say that here. You know, that's a hot take. Anna's going to throw up a article about Britney Spears. She announced some pretty major news yesterday, as did, you still got the Ben Affleck, Jen Aniston news. You've got Will Smith is kicked out of, the Oscars for the next 10 years. Ben and Jen are, engaged again. These are all hot takes. These are all things that you might or might not care about. So if there's something going on that you want to talk about, this is the time. Like, you can bring it up. It could be sports related. We discussed the absolute tragedy of the Steelers quarterback who was tragically hit by a car while crossing the highway. So sad for the team and his friends and family and thinking of them. So there's lots of stuff, you guys, that's always going on. Of course, we've got the war and everybody's favorite topic, gas prices. Doug, I don't know if you know, but stolen car, they're on the rise again. Oh, wow. So people are stealing cars again? Is that what you're trying to tell me, Doug? Doug keeps us up with all the things that are happening. So here's what's interesting. Britney Spears announced yesterday, you guys, that she's pregnant with her third baby. This is her first with her fiance, Sam Ashagari. Although I would like to note that constantly on Instagram, I'd like to say constantly because it's been more than once, she refers to him as her husband. She does. She refers to Sam as her husband. Are they married? We don't know. That's a great thing to start off this Tuesday with. What do you think, you guys? Is Britney Spears married? Or is she just engaged and she's just still crazy Britney and we love her? We will always love her. So she announced on Instagram yesterday that at the age of 40 years old, she's pregnant, which is amazing. And there you go. It happened when she was in Maui and she's just now announcing it. I don't know when she's due. And Anna's putting up if you want to look at the article, but you can go and see the Instagram. There she is with Sam. They've been together a while now. Okay. And they're even, I don't know. So, Britney was married to Kevin Federline. They have two sons. I think they're 16 and 15, I think. She has talked about how when she was under the conservatorship of her family, that an IUD was placed inside of her and she could not get pregnant or have the right to get married. So she recently got out of conservatorship, which was incredible because she was saved by the internet. I mean, really and truly, she was saved by her fans. It was kind of an amazing movement. I don't know if you've watched any of the documentaries that were done about Britney, but they were fascinating for sure. And it followed the whole Free Britney situation. But now she's quote unquote married. And as Mindy is pointing out, effectively married at this point. And there's our favorite Peter. Hi, Peter. Good morning. So there's Grass Pedal. Hi. Mindy's saying hi to Peter. So I mean, Britney's married by all due accounts. She has a 16, 15-year-old and at 40, she's pregnant with her third. But we've got to listen, here's the thing. We're happy for Brit. She's gone through a lot and she seems really happy. She seems healthier and she seems like she's doing well. So our best from Live Every Day and all of you to Britney, because we know she cares. That we know. Okay, Doug is saying yes. There was where Doug lives. Doug lives in Ohio, and he says there was an inmate that escaped from the hospital and stole a car last weekend. Jeez, I didn't know people could still escape these days. Glorious Anaconda, good morning, and Jorge, hi. So glad you're here. So yes, Peter, here's what's so funny. I got to share about yesterday. Peter, bring Britney on the show. That's a great idea. I'll ask her people for sure. So yesterday was National Cheese Fondue Day, because you can have chocolate fondue, but it was cheese fondue. This is how extra I am. I was at an appointment till like almost 8 o'clock at night last night. I got home really late and my husband went to the grocery store. He loves to do the grocery shop. He loves to do all the domestic things. So he went to the grocery store. And I know so many food conversations on the show. It really should just be a Food Network show at this point. I think we should pitch it to Food Network. So he did. He went and he got the groceries. And I mentioned to him, hey, it's National Cheese Fondue Day. And one of our favorite things to do is to make cheese fondue here at the house, like together as a couple with the kids. We do it usually for holidays. It's kind of our go-to for Christmas. But really, it's our go-to for New Year's. It's kind of our way that we just kind of bring in the New Year with the kids, and it's just really fun. Who doesn't want to eat a bowl of melted cheese? So he actually brought home all the stuff to make cheese fondue last night. And I'm the worst wife. He did all the cooking. He was boiling potatoes. He was like chopping up the bread. He was like chopping all these things. And I did not. And we have like a recipe that we use whenever we make our own fondue. Lots of white wine, lots of fresh garlic, little nutmeg, all this kind of stuff. And he did an exceptional job. And this is how awful I was. I was just like, I kind of had like an emotionally not so yay day. So I said, could you bring it into the bedroom? He brought it on a tray, like in the fondue pot, brought it on a tray and brought an extension cord, connected the pot to the cord, and we ate it in bed with all the dipper things, all the dippers, whilst watching Friends. So we did. We ate cheese fondue in our bed watching Friends. There you go. It was at 10 o'clock at night. I don't think anyone my age should be eating cheese at 10 o'clock at night. But Peter, I participated in Fondue Day. Cheers, friends. Yay. Okay, this is my coffee. I love it. I know. No, and you know what's so funny? I did great, actually. Our favorite, we love the little tiny potatoes, and that's what we love to dip in there. And now we have, I know, bed fondue sounds dangerous. It was so well done. Like, I was so nervous. And then when it started happening, I was like, this is kind of great. Like, you're laying in bed and you're dipping things into cheese and you're watching comedy. I was like, there's nothing better right now. So it was really great. No. It wasn't dangerous at all. It was fine. So you guys are so sweet. It was so good. No, we make it at home all the time, but all the time is a little strong, but it's so good. But Mindy, we get the cheese, just to let you guys know, we get it from Whole Foods. They have imported from Switzerland these great already made like bags. So like it already has like the cornstarch and the stuff in it. Like it's just all ready to go. It's not flavored, but the cheese is the right Gruyere and it's just all prepared and ready to go. So that's true. Minnie's like, Nathan's a capable Eagle Scout. It's true. Let Melting Pot do it. All right, calm down. It was fantastic. No, it wasn't vegan. Well, it wasn't vegan. I haven't been vegan since the pandemic. You all know this. The pandemic happened and I was like, baby Jesus doesn't want that for me. Like, he doesn't. It's too much. Anyway, so you guys hop on to backchannel.tv. Tell me what's going on. What are you drinking this morning? How is your morning going? Besides making fun of me and my bed fondue. And I'll tell you what's going on for today as you're getting prepared for yours. It's there's a lot to celebrate today. If you didn't celebrate National Fondue Day in bed, you can do International Day of Human Space Flight is today. You want veganism for me? I know. I was so much happier when I was vegan. I really was. I was a good person when I was vegan. It was like as soon as I went not vegan, I became a horrible human being. International Day of Human Space Flight is today. I don't know what that means. Is this the day that we've put a person into flight for the first time? Probably. Here's where it's really exciting. Today is National Grilled Cheese Day. That might be my favorite food group, you guys. There's a place here called Victor's, and it is my favorite. It's a New York deli that's been around in Houston since the 70s. You walk in, you think you're in New York. And I am going to have a grilled cheese from Victor's. I don't know if Mindy grew up going to Victor's because she's from the same town I'm in. But yeah. So, let's see. Matthew's asking me everybody's favorite holiday is. Matthew, can I tell you something? The Triduum is actually my favorite. Like coming up this week is my favorite. I love Good Friday, Holy Saturday, Easter. Like I love this time being Catholic. It's my favorite time in the church. Mindy says my favorite holiday is the next one. That sounds like a Steve line. I love it. Hi, Sheila. Good morning. So, do you guys like grilled cheese? I got to be honest. Like, is this a thing? Does anybody else eat it? And here's the real question. If you do you put things in it? Are you like put slices of tomato? Do you put like, bacon, avocado? Personally, it's grilled cheese. Just eat grilled cheese. Doug, you've never had grilled cheese? Wait, I want to fix that for you. Mindy says I'm a cheese lover. As am I. All I did in New York last week, every place I went, I got a cheese board and wine. That's actually, to be very honest, this show's making me fat. Is that a fat joke, Peter? We all know my story. Jeez. You come back and you're just inside. I love it. Oh, Doug. Okay. You thought I was still on fondue. No, it's just more food. More food, Doug. I just am talking food all day. Rebecca, Monte Cristos are my favorite. That's a good choice. Tamim, hi, good morning. Matthew, I live in Wisconsin. Liking cheese is a state residence requirement. And you guys eat the squeaky cheese. It's so squeaky. I know this show makes me hungry. No, it's sacrificial, this show. It's making you connected to those who don't have anything. That's what we're doing. This is just, we're making you a better person. Doug says I like grilled ham and cheese. Also, today is National Licorice Day. I can't stand licorice. My father loves it. But if you like it, great for you. National Library Workers Day. Go thank a librarian. I feel like we already did that. I feel like we did that. National Education and Sharing Day. Be Kind to Lawyers Day. I think that's hilarious that we have a day where we have to say, be kind to them. April, your birthday is next Wednesday? Oh my gosh. Happy birthday. Thanks for the info. I like licorice. Good, Doug. Happy day for you. Easter is your favorite holiday, April? Well, good. This is your week. It's happening. It's good. How about this? I know that April loves to play games. Matthew, black licorice, yay or nay? Most have strong feelings on that one. That is a hard nay for me, Matthew. I got to be honest. And we're actually playing yay or nay. This is the game we're going to play. Whenever Anna wants to pull that up, we will go and play. Peter says, I find the history of cheese very interesting. You know what, Peter? I'm going to be up your way like May or June. Okay. I think we need an agenda. Of things. One shall be discussing history of cheese as we are eating at Melting Pot. All right. We're going to play a game. This is yay or nay. Everybody loves this. People are sharing their unpopular cooking opinions. And this is perfect since we can't stop talking about food. Poor Anna. I send her so many things. But when I was reading this, I was like, there's so many things, yeah, for sure, that I just can't. Okay, this is great. All right, I have to agree with the first one. All right, let's just get into it. Here's the game. Yay or nay. If you're at backchannel.tv, you can just type yay or nay if you want to go there, if you're listening. If you're on an Echo device, you can do this. Your magic word is say. You go, Echo, say yay. Echo, say nay, and it will write it for you. And then everybody else is perfect. Peter, hear that, Anna? I'm in charge of Liv when she gets here. Anna's probably thrilled. I feel like I'm kind of like the kid that everybody has to babysit. Didn't we do this joke before? Like, from 2 to 4, Peter and Mary have me, and then I'm somebody else's problem from 6 to 8. Okay, number 1. Tell me what you think about this. This is what the author says. I will always consider blue box mac and cheese superior to anything I can make from scratch. I don't care whose recipe I'm making, how many different cheeses are in it, or how scrumptious the garlic butter breadcrumb topping is. Give me that Kraft. All right, that's a great question. At the end of the day, you guys, yay or nay on the Kraft, the classic mac and cheese. Peter, we have a fence backyard you can play outside. That's great. Here's what's great, Peter. I would. Like, that's not even, Peter, I'm tired. Oh, Doug, your mom puts pepper jack cheese in your grilled cheese? Wow. Yay. I'm a yay. You know what I'm a real yay about with Kraft? Can I tell you a secret? This is a little grass puddle, 1,000 times nay. You think Kraft mac and cheese is so awful? What is wrong with you? Okay, Rebecca, it's Superior's box, but homemade is better. I don't know. There is nothing like a great. Listen, when I go to a restaurant, you know how they make the Kraft mac and cheese and they make it fancy for your kids and they put it in a bowl and you think that they've made it? I'm going to go strong feelings, GP. They use heavy cream. If you want to make it fancy, use heavy cream. Now, that's rich. That's rich. I'm just giving you a little thing. You can make homemade just as fast, Grass Pedal says. Listen, it's not about homemade. It's delicious. Thank you, April. April says, yay. Yes. Okay. P.S. Matthew, Velveeta mac and cheese is disgusting. The shells kind? The shells? I mean, I'm not going to hate you for that one. Peter, I have a 1 pound container of powdered cheese at home. I don't know what that means. And I feel gross inside. Can I say, I love when y'all get like this. And then I can't talk. It's so funny. I can't. It's so great. Doug, the box is pretty good, but homemade is better. Peter, I put it on a lot of stuff. No, I know. I know you can just get the powder. I'm going to say this. I love the spirals. You can make an entire box of Kraft spirals and eat it by yourself. And no one's going to judge you. It only comes out to like a cup and a half. Like a cup and a half? Come on. It's fantastic. Peter says it's the stuff from the packet in the Kraft box. I've seen it. Matthew says anything Velveeta is gross. Oh no. I think the best homemade grilled cheese sandwiches is made with like, I'm sorry. I have to stop what I'm saying. Matthew just said, yeah, nay on Velveeta. I'm okay with that. Matthew just said ketchup on Kraft mac and cheese is delicious. Is that what you wrote? Is that what you said? I don't know how to handle that. Like, I don't have a proper reaction. Use real cheese, Grasspell said. I have been ignoring Anna. She probably has so much to say. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anna said, bye, Grasspedal. Well, Matthew and Grasspedal are both kicked out for the ketchup. I can't handle that. Peter, I love Velveeta. I do love Velveeta, like the big block, like the solid, it's plastic. I'm positive. That's the best way to make a grilled cheese, y'all. Cholula on mac and cheese. Nope, I can't do this. Thank you, Doug. This is nasty. Yeah, we can't do this. Okay, Anna, go to the next one, friend. Go to the next one. I didn't know we were going to be so heated on mac and cheese. All right, here's the next one. All the food I eat is evaluated on cost, taste. That's fine. Okay, barbecue sauce on your Kraft mac and cheese? I can't move on. April, you like tuna in it? Y'all are rocking my world. I don't know how to handle this. Kraft is great. Stir ramen noodles. Yes, I agree, Peter. Number 2, a steak is only cooked wrong if the person eating it is unhappy. Too many snake snobs. Stop. Too many steak snobs get upset that everyone doesn't like their steak rare and medium and without sauce. Yay or nay? Is that true? Yeah, Grasspell, we're going to get to that one about slathering mayo in your grilled cheese. Yeah, for sure. Mindy, hot dogs. Nathan, plain or nothing else. I don't know what we're saying. No, 1,000 times no. Is this true? I don't eat meat. So for you steak people, can a steak only be good if it's rare or medium? Or medium rare? Is that a thing? Is that real? Like I hear people all the time like, oh, if you have well done, it's bleh. Is that real? I don't know. Y'all got real quiet. We only want to talk about really fake food. We want to have a conversation on Taco Bell. Do you guys have big feelings about that? Jeez. Y'all are in rare form today. Thank you, Anna. She's like, we're just going to move on. Anna says, I love Kraft, but shapes are superior. I do love the shapes. Do you have a favorite shaped Kraft box? I've been really into the spiral Kraft for the last few weeks. Significantly less mac and cheese in that box. It's true. It's like opening a bag of chips and like 3/4 of the bag is gone because it's just air. Not as into Velveeta. I did like Velveeta shells. I don't hate the Velveeta shells. Peter, Kristen, James. Okay. I'm reading everything she's saying. Okay. Different preferences on the steak. Okay. Nay from April. Nathan says the quality steak usually does not need sauce. That's true that I've heard. Yes, thank you, Rebecca. The spirals are the best. Yes, Scooby shaped is so good. I'm also really into the frozen shape. I think frozen's fun. I think it's fun to eat Olaf. I really do. Nathan says medium rare or medium usually keeps the natural flavors, but whatever you want is the best. Wave it over the fire and I'm good, says Matthew. So you would like tartar. Okay, number 3, cast iron is not all that great. This is an opinion, yay or nay. For 75% of cooking, this is the author. I use my 3-ply steel. For the remaining, a cheap nonstick pan is better than cast iron. I have a cast iron pan. I sometimes use it. But after getting proper 3-ply, I hardly see any use for my cast iron anymore. Yay or nay? What do you think, you guys? Hi, Stacy. Good morning. Let's see. Seashells by the seashore. Thanks, Matthew. Mindy says she's a rare girl. She likes her steak rare. Shells are good. Rebecca says, love cast iron. I got to be honest. I am not Caroline Ingalls. I wish I was the woman that could make biscuits in my cast iron. You know what I mean? Or like cornbread. Like I wish. But I can't. I don't know what I'm doing. Doug says yay. And then he also says he likes his steak well done. Y'all are really exciting today. Peter says cast iron all the way. So you guys love cast iron. Okay. Hi, Stacy. Good morning. Mindy says yay on cast iron. We actually improved my daughter's blood levels by switching. That's interesting. I forgot about that. And I have thalassemia minor. I have an iron disorder. Stacy, I'm having Rice Krispies for breakfast today. I love that cereal. It talks to you. Peter, cast iron is like Tamagotchi. You care for it and love it. I can't believe you made that reference. Grasspedal likes rare steak. I am not surprised by that. Of course you do. With your Ling Ling or whatever the heck that thing is called. What is the thing called? The beer? I don't know. A properly seasoned cast iron pan is just as easy as a nonstick, Rebecca says. I need to have you come over and teach me how to be a woman, Rebecca. Like, can we have that? Can we have lady classes for Liv? Is that something that I just need something for the love. Anna said, we had to get rid of our cast iron because it turns out that it was enamel covered and started chipping off into the food. Cast iron is so good for veggies. Okay, see, I have no idea. Golly. Thank you, Doug. Liv, you're a woman in my book. You're such a doll. You make me feel so much better about my life. Mindy Snap Crackle Pop. Oh, Nathan, you're the best wife. You're an awesome chef. I haven't cooked for you in so long. Pronounced how it's spelled. I don't know how it's spelled. Yingling. Is that what it is? Oh, geez. Matthew, Rebecca's quite the woman. Can I get her number? I love that we're setting up people. They're already married, you guys. Nathan's trying to suck up. Always, Doug. Yeah. In case the melted cheese in bed didn't work. Yeah, exactly. All right. Number 4. American cheese and processed American cheese food product are A, 2 different things. B, both valid choices in certain applications. The former is essentially a very mild cheddar that you'll get sliced by the pound at the deli counter. And it's good for things like sandwiches. The latter is plasticky, individually wrapped Kraft singles. Those are the worst. And melts beautifully in a grilled cheese or on a burger. People who talk blank about American cheese are usually talking about Kraft singles, and they're usually using it for the wrong purpose. Where are we at with Kraft singles? Like in the plastic wrap? Seriously. Nathan, it's like writing about you can always shop. No, I know. Mindy says, Liv's next feat is going to be matchmaking. Listen, I work on matchmaking all the time. I have one marriage. One. Well, I mean, that I've gotten other people to have. Peter says, I love Kraft singles. Is this based on cheapness, Peter, or is this based on taste? Because we already know why you choose things. Grasspedal says, use real cheese. That's 2 references to matchmaking this week. I'm in it. I'm all for it. I believe everyone deserves love for sure. Anna says she's not a fan of Kraft singles. So there was a time in my life where I allowed it. This one is for Grasspedal. I want to read this one right here, Anna. No, can you go back down? Oh, that wasn't it. Never mind. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Please continue. She's like, I've got this, Liv. We can skip that one. Okay, Grass Huddle, here's what's so crazy about you writing matchmaker, make me a match, find me, find, catch me, catch. I was singing Wonder of Wonder, Miracle of Miracles. I was singing Fiddler on the Roof this morning. That is so crazy that you just referenced that. I couldn't stop singing Wonder of Wonder all day. All day. It's been 10 minutes. Stacy, I'm a fan of Kraft singles and eat it on my macaroni and cheese. Hey, listen, when you need to make something cheesy, it's right there. Mindy says yay on a Kraft single. I'm a little judgy of that. They do the Velveeta singles. Are we a nay on that? I don't know. Number 6, love is in the air. I know it's spring. Turkey should be grilled. This is what this author is saying. Thanksgiving turkey in an hour and 30 minutes on the grill. No bird should be roasting all day in an oven. That's why people hate turkey. It's always dry and overcooked. He's saying mine comes out mine comes out juicy like a rotisserie chicken. Any thoughts on this? Do people roast their turkey? Stacy says, I will go for that. Anything with the word builder in it, I will bring it on. Okay, great. Fantastic. Grass Pedal, if I were a rich man. So I don't know how into musicals you are, Grass Pedal, but the character Tevye was played by Topol for years. When I was 13, I got to see Topol here in Houston play Tevye on stage. Still to this day, one of the greatest moments of my life. Stacy, yes, people do roast turkeys for Thanksgiving. I've never had grilled, but I've had deep fried. Let's see. What are the men folks saying? Okay, Peter, my family didn't have a lot of money growing up, so cheap food has a lot of nostalgia for me. I would also eat Kraft singles on a piece of Wonder Bread in a microwave, favorite snack. I'm with you on that. Listen, there's something about making that homemade, like fast grilled cheese, exactly, with like white bread. You put a little butter on top and the Kraft, and you put it in the microwave for like 20 seconds. I'm with you, Peter. I do not hate you for this. Matthew, best turkey ever is smoked in a big green egg. I think Steve has a big green egg. Grass Pedal says he's a turkey snob. Let them bake turkey. Steve, there he is. Hi, Steve. Good morning, friend. My turkey is never dry in the oven. It's how you cook it, morons. Peter, I've made a grilled turkey pretty good. Not as good as deep fried. See, I'm Cajun. My mom's from South Louisiana. I was born in North Louisiana. And all we do is deep fry our turkeys. Like, that's all I know. You know what I mean? I don't know what that means, Grass Pedal. Spat-cocked? You can't write things I can't say. Mindy, nay on the smoked turkey. Bob, welcome. First time watcher out in Florida. Stacy, I don't put my turkey in eggs. Forget that. So there's this thing called a big green egg. Stacy, it's a grill. It's like a way that it's just a fancy name for this specific grill. It looks like a green egg. It's not a real egg. Doug, deep fried turkey is really good. Yeah. Peter says sous vide first. My dad has a sous vide thing. Okay, nay on the smoked turkey. All right, great. That was a huge hawk that just went by my window because I live in the forest. I legit live in a forest, and there are so many things. There have been some massive possums out here lately. Okay, number 7, when baking, I typically lean towards box mixes. They are cost effective, consistent, and you can add 1 or 2 additional ingredients and really jazz it up. This is absolutely a yay because professional bakeries start with a box mix, and most people don't know that, but it's true. It already has all the rising things in it and all the things. Absolutely. And you just change everything. We've talked about this. Instead of putting in oil, you put in butter, and you add an extra egg, and instead of water, you add milk. Spatchcocked, you basically remove the backbone so it can lay flat. Oh, okay. Well, all of y'all live in the desert because you're in Texas. We don't live in a desert. What is wrong with you? You've never been here, have you, Peter? But you're invited. All right, yay or nay for boxed cakes? Are y'all even paying attention anymore? We'll do one more, Anna. They're not paying attention. Thank you, Doug. Yay, I agree. Everyone is like, I feel like the substitute teacher that came into like chemistry class senior year, and you guys are like, yeah, some people do live in other places, Stacey. That's true. He lives in Ohio, but he's making fun of us Texans. Well, I think he's making fun of us. Anna, let's do one more. What is one more cooking thing? Find a good one that you like, friend. This is the one. Ooh. So they're saying people make fun, but I like single function kitchen gadgets. I know I can just microplane garlic instead of using a garlic press or a paring knife instead of a cherry pitter or anything else like an besides an egg separator, but these are so much more convenient. I've never microplaned my garlic. Well, yes, I have. Actually, I think we do that with the fondue, but not I love my garlic press. I love my garlic press. Mindy, yay on the box cake. Thank you. Stacy says, I go for box mixes and think it's easier to bake. I agree. I love a box, like a mix for sure. Make fun of Texas, you get banned from the show. Listen, Peter would have gotten banned a long time ago. He thinks we live in the desert. He doesn't know. Oh, this is so great. I love that Anna's been writing and I haven't read it. You're so cute, Anna. I'm sorry. I know. I came into chemistry class and I said, let's talk about food, kids. Yeah. Anna says somebody has a lot of space in their kitchen if they have a spot for all these single-use products. I agree. Yeah, the Ghirardelli brownie mix is box mix is the best. And I have a girlfriend who takes 2 of those boxes. She has like a whole recipe she does with Ghirardelli brownie mix. She puts 2 together and then she does some extra things to it. I should ask her. And the brownies she makes, I can't. Like, I mean, they are unflipping real and they are absolutely a box for sure. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Mindy, I cannot make a ruling on unitaskers. It's case by case basis. I agree. Nay on most unitaskers. Rebecca, I agree with Mindy. Some are useful, some are useless. I agree. All right. We'll end there with the game, you guys. Y'all are just adorable. I don't know if you know this, but a lot of thought goes into when they're picking colors for things. You know, we have the whole the Pantone color of the year. Steve, I want brownies now. Steve, do you remember the time that I made you a bunch of snacks and then I never got them to you? Do you remember that? When me and my kids made like a ton of like homemade things and posters and we never got them to you, but we made them. We made them. I'll have to make you the brownies. Is a coffee maker a unitasker? Absolutely not. That is called a necessity, grass pedal. Come on, you know better than that. So, here's the thing. They are doing new colors and they do a bunch of research, of course, obviously. I know, Mindy, total substitute teacher vibe today. The class is out of control. Hopefully no one from Volley watches this. No one on Backchannel is watching, like a boss of mine, so I don't get fired, you know? All right, this article is really interesting. I can't resist Apple's new green iPhone, even though I know it's a marketing stunt. Here's why experts say color is so seductive. And I don't think any of us think about this. You know, we buy things because we buy things. But this is an alpine green, the new iPhone color. 85% of buying decisions are dictated by color, according to the Pantone Color Institute. But that makes sense because if you ask women, and I'm sorry that I'm going to like put women on the like carpet. I put men on the carpet all the time. But women will tell you, yeah, I bought this car because of this color, you know, or I got this because of this color. And it's true. Apple has started releasing mid-cycle color update as a way to entice shoppers. As soon as Apple unveiled its latest iPhone this month, this is reading from the author's perspective. I knew I wanted it. It's the same model Apple debuted last fall, but it's identical. But this version is a dark green, or as Apple called it, alpine green. Okay, automatically I want it for that. But right as my brain signaled delight and desire over the new shade, another thought arose. Was I being shamelessly seduced by a $1 trillion tech giant into giving them more money? And the answer is probably yes. And I'm not alone. So here's the thing. I know you guys are still talking. I see y'all just going crazy. Y'all are so cute. But do you believe that this is true? Do you believe that you buy things because of color? Stacey says, my mom would buy phone cases that are different colors. Okay. Okay. I'm not reading what Peter says because people are going to punch him. Grasspole says, yeah, electric kettle for sure. Is like a one-time use situation. Yeah, Matthew said, interesting reading. The psychology of color, studied that. Fascinating. So why did you study this, Matthew? Why did you study the psychology of color. Oh, thanks, Rebecca. The chatter's a sign that I'm a great host. We're all engaged. Listen, this is exactly what they want. Mindy put Peter in timeout, and Grasswell says, yes, your phone duped. I think I caught up with everybody. Mindy says, I'll take one in every color. Yeah. Okay. But besides iPhones, are you guys influenced by color? You know what I mean? Like, I got to tell you, I'll tell you the truth right now. The new KitchenAid, remember we showed y'all the KitchenAid? It's like this beautiful raspberry. We were talking about it on the show. I have come this close multiple times to buying it just because of what it looks like. And a KitchenAid is not cheap. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need, except we are building a guest house. And I'm like, the guest house needs the KitchenAid. The guest house isn't built. I don't need to buy the KitchenAid. Anyway, Stacy says, I would buy things because I love them, not just because of the color. But Stacy, this is because you're a better person than I am. Always. Yeah, Grass Puddle goes, exactly. Buy that phone and then a 10-cent cover. I know. Matthew says some male prisons put inmates in pink because it decreases combative violence among inmates. Pink does? Pink makes violent people less violent? Is that true? Steve says, buy it. Okay. So I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Okay. When it comes to Apple products specifically, the author's saying, I remember feeling torn between light blue and mint green versions of third generation iPod Nano. Wow. In 2007. Does anybody remember the iPod Nano? Nobody remembers that. Turns out that my color-driven spending habits aren't unique. Color influences up to 85% of product purchasing decisions, according to Lori Pressman, vice president of the Pantone Color Institute. Quote, with about 80% of human experience filtered through our eyes, the first challenge is to grab the eye. And nothing does that better than the thoughtful use of color, she told Insider. Wow. Peter says, yes, it's actually necessary when they release a new product to make it feel more new. He says, I sell houses and painting your walls makes a huge difference. For sure. I absolutely believe that. People always say it's not going to affect them, but it does. It does. No, and I believe that. I have the iPod video. What does that mean, Grass Puddle? What do you mean? Stacy says, my mom would buy things in different colors to make it easy for me to see. Well, and there's also that. And listen, Matthew says each color has perception attributes. I want to know, Matthew, where can we go read more of this? It sounds fantastic. Here's the only thing I have on this, and then I'll go back to the article. In human development, when I had to do, I was taking a child development class at the time in school. I think this was actually grad school. I had to do this whole thing on black and white and babies. I was doing this course on Piaget. And so how black and white affects babies and then how red affects them. So, and when that happens, when the change happens and how they take it in and all that kind of stuff. So one of my favorite things to do is to buy babies black and white toys. I know that's so weird, but even to this day, normally if I send someone a gift when they're pregnant, I'm going to send you a gift that is centered on black and white because it's so important for their development. Anyway, that's my big color thing. All right. So let's see, Anna, what is the rest of the article, friend? Matthew, do you have any place for us to go read this? Also, I want this Alpine Green. The Alpine Green iPhone, available as both an iPhone 13. I just got an iPhone 13. Now I'm so mad. Was unveiled about 6 months after the original iPhone 13. These people are geniuses. And 6 months before the projected release of iPhone 14. This makes this a prime time to invigorate sales. God, they're smart. It's a pattern Apple has now followed for the second year in a row. In April 2021, we were treated to a new color of the iPhone 12. That time it was in purple. By releasing a new eye-catching color, Apple is hoping to stand out in the world where our attention spans have shriveled to mere seconds, according to Pressman. So true. What brands offer needs to catch the eye of the consumer that much more quickly and captivating enough to entice them to make a purchase. Color is the ideal medium to create that engagement, she said. No name. Hi, first time watching on the show. So glad you're here. So Matthew says green equals life, blue equals hope and positivity, yellow is creativity when not overly done. Grass petal pink. Don't hurt me, bro. Grass petal, I now want you to go out into the energy field. I don't know what you do. And I just pretend what I think you do. And I want you to have like a pink hard helmet. Like that's what I want for you. Peter says that color of iPhone would match the desert where you live. I'm not talking to you, Peter. Does it look like I'm in a desert, Peter? What the heck? I know Ohio. Look at this. Look at those trees, Peter. Look at that. It's a forest, not a desert. You guys, y'all are killing me. Okay. All right, Anna, what's the rest? Oh, okay. Sorry. Yep. Thank you. As the new shade, she's like, it's right there. Pressman said, Alpine green evokes some pleasant associations like nature. Society's focus on sustainability and good health. Oh, that's smart. Which our brains might associate with the color green, has helped turn the shade into a contemporary fashion style, she said. Indeed, green is already popping up everywhere in 2022, from home decor to fashion. And Etsy chose emerald green as its color of the year for 2022. The color symbolizes harmony and growth, as well as royalty and refinement. Dana Johnson, Etsy's trend expert, wrote in a blog post, how does one become an Etsy trend expert, Anna? That is crazy. Okay. Grasswell says, I live in a cave. Steve says, and brown is poop. Thanks, Steve. Yeah. You guys are killing me today. Given green's current popularity and design, it's no surprise that the shade is now showing up in all tech gadgets. Okay, so smartphones, wearables, it goes with your personality. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's anything really else. Yeah, okay. There will always be people who prefer minimalist, muted tones, but there's a strong movement towards vibrant colors for two key reasons, she told Insider. One is Gen Z. They're young, they're digital native generations may gravitate towards vivid colors that are similar to colors that they're used to seeing on screens. Morrison said she expects to continue seeing colors that become popular in the digital world apply to actual physical products. But ultimately, color makes people happy. A feeling many people are seeking right now. So that's really interesting because we talk about happiness. So she's saying part of this is driven by our need to get out of the pandemic doldrums and cheer ourselves up. Our response to color is very visceral and emotional, and brighter hues tend to cheer up people instantly. For sure. Peter says, wait, why can't I get my, I can't get there we go. Peter says, I think of Wally, try blue. It's the new red. I don't know what that is. Is that from Wally? Like the Disney Wally? Matthew, I see trees of green, skies of blue. So here's what I want to say. I know this is going to sound really dumb. It is. It's going to sound so dumb. But I can tell where I'm at mentally, like health, like depression wise, which I know I've shared before that I struggle with depression, anxiety, by how I choose my nail color. I'm getting my nails done on Friday. I love, and sometimes he's here and he's watching. John, hi John, good morning. John watches me a lot. Him and his wife Mary watch. But John is my nail guru, and I'm seeing John on Friday morning, and he knows if I'm in a state, I will choose how I'm going to like do my colors. So like right now, my toes are like this deep dark purple because I was going through like a deep dark time. So I was like, I go, but John, I don't want everybody to know. So let's do something a little bit lighter. And I did French for the first time. And so this was my way to not be so emo in front of everybody, but my feet are emo. Does that make sense? So I'm what's so funny is I'm trying to decide before I see John because he's so cute. He always pushes me to have my colors before I'm there and to know what I'm going to do before I get there. So I don't know what I'm feeling. I got to figure that out. But color definitely plays a part on where I'm at or what I'm feeling. I've noticed that my hair, like if I'm going darker or lighter or all sorts of things, I'll go with color for sure. And what I'm wearing, absolutely. Let's see. Grass Puddle is saying, it's always interesting that the same popular car colors and popular casket colors have the same time gap. That's not true. Is that true? Mindy says, how I choose clothes for sure reflects my mood state. Yeah, it's for sure. I know. Grass Puddle, tell us if that's true. Mindy and I are questioning it. Peter says, does nail color reflect your mood or mood reflect your nail color? Mood reflect my nail color for sure. Yeah. Like where I'm at in my mental health is how I choose my nail color. I'm not kidding. That is absolutely for sure true. If I'm feeling really powerful and like I'm like really confident, and I also pick nail color on the names. So there's one that's called Madam President. It's a red and I love it. And I'm not one of those like boss like kind of gals. Like Anna and I kind of talk about that. Like we're like, that's ridiculous. But it makes me feel bossy. And I will, like if I have a big event, a lot of times I'll choose that color. Also, Big Apple Red is actually my favorite nail color. And John knows that. He usually grabs Big Apple Red because he knows it's my absolute favorite. Stacy, you should try having light green on your fingers. That'd be great for your hand. I could. Listen, I'm scared to do anything too crazy. Grasshole, people get locked into pop culture at a certain age and keep it that way. Rebecca, deep purple is my happy color. This looks very like it looks black. Like my toes, it almost looks like I painted my toes black, but I didn't. Mindy, all the blues make me happy. Teal, turquoise, sea. I wonder if I should do like a teal, Mindy. I've never done. I'm too scared to do it on my hands. I'm not that cool. Hi, festive porcupine. Good morning. I don't know. Maybe I should try like a cool color, and give it a go. We'll see. I don't know. It's okay. Jaden, hi. Good morning. First time listener. So glad you're here. Stacey says it's not crazy at all. It's happy and satisfying. Yeah, I need to branch out sometimes. I'm kind of digging the French tip. It's nice. It's very professional. So it's kind of nice. It goes with everything. But I feel also on the other hand, it's too adulty. I don't know. So, but I'm with the article. I think color's really interesting. I did not know how much it influenced what we buy, like the whole 85%. I think that's really interesting. Steve, I tell my mood by my hair color. I can't ever read what Steve writes. It's just crazy. Grassfell, try a turquoise bracelet. No, I mean, like I can pull off turquoise for sure. But I'm just saying, like on nails though, I don't know. I'll try it on my feet first. Matthew, group question. How many men have painted women's nails? I've only had John as a man paint my nails. I've never had my husband paint anything. That's not happening. Or hair. No way. Gotta hop over and see what Anna's saying because we're at the end of our time. Oh, Anna, I have missed everything you've said. Okay, so Chris says, Anna says her husband Chris hates Apple, like iPhone Apple. I was so mad when the new green iPhone commercial started. She says, I totally judge houses when they have crazy bright over the top colors in every single room that are all different. No, I don't. I don't have that. So many green cabinets in kitchens, which I don't dig. Yeah. Also, Anna wants to know if Mindy and her are the same person. You might be. Karen, hi. Listening first time out in Minnesota. I'm so glad you're here. Grass Puddle says Matt 0, but if you reverse the roles. Oh, Grass Puddle, you have daughters. You have daughters. And I'm sure, here's what I want. I want a picture of Steve, tough Steve, Houston police officer, who has these beautiful, gorgeous gals. I want to see his painted nails. I know it's happened. I know Lana has painted his nails. Steve, do not lie to us. I need a picture. Grassfell, same with you. Both of you send me that because I know it's happened. You guys are good men and good dads. Okay, and Matthew too, because you have 7,000 children and we are so here for it. You guys, thank you so much for being here. It's so fast on Tuesday, Thursdays. It makes me sad. Come back tomorrow when I'm here at 8 a.m. Eastern, and I'm here for 2 hours tomorrow, you guys. But don't go anywhere because Kate and Will are next. They're coming up on Backchannel. I hope you all have a fantastic Tuesday. I'll see you in the morning. Mwah. Bye, you guys.